welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. This one was suggested by one of my patrons, Stephen. Hey, Stephen. And this guy is the most basest of basses. Yeah. Oh. Wow. You know that grittiness? You can hear how slow his vocal cords are vibrating.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away.
It's so incredible, his voice.
Break of day to find our long forgotten gold.
No.
The pines
No.
were roaring
Oh, yeah.
on the height. The wind was moaning in the night.
Oh, the production, everything on this is just absolutely gorgeous. But it's just incredible. And his voice, I'm sorry, Geoff, if you are watching this, is kind of because he just is a bit of a freak of nature. Like, he is incredible. Not everyone can learn to sing as low as him. In fact, not many people can learn to sing as low as him, or I am sure many people would be. So sometimes people come to me being like, I want to find my bass voice. And the problem with that is it could be, for some people, realistic. But for most people, you know, when you first come to a singing lesson, there will be things like perhaps a certain amount of tension that you could release and help you get some of those lower notes, and a bit of technique and things like that. But there is a limit. Your vocal cords are like anything else, like a rubber band or like guitar strings. If you tighten them, they get higher, and if you relax them, they get lower. And they can only relax so far. Now, you might be able to, get more relaxed, but if your vocal cords aren't big enough, then you might just have to be happy with your own range. His voice is incredible. Also, the kind of slightly annoying thing is often people who can sing lower can often sing higher. Because your vocal cords are a little thicker, those lower singers, means you can stretch them even further. Whereas, a high singer might have thinner vocal folds that don't want to be stretched as thin. So it really, a lot of things can impact your range.
The fire was red, it flaming spread.
Nice harmonies.
The trees like torches blazed with light.
It's just ridiculous. So much joy in my soul.
And dark things silent crept beneath.
Oh my goodness, you get a bit of like Lord of the Rings, you get it's so good. I have to say how excellent his arrangements are, how excellent his general singing is. It's really, really important to get a full spectrum of frequencies. So he is singing fairly high in some parts so that you're not just dragged into those lower notes, but he's using them. I mean, it's a very clever arrangement because it could be easily lost, those lower notes, and it's partially down to the mixing and how forward he is in the mix, and the higher parts are further back. But that's often why you will hear in an a cappella group that the higher singers will take the leads because their voice kind of cuts through the rest. Now, as a bass singing with many versions of himself, he is obviously, mixing that. Some of it is going a little bit higher. And the fact that he has such tone on those low notes, that is where often the problem lies and the bass can't get through because it kind of blends in, which is sometimes needed in an arrangement. But if you're singing that as a lead, you need to be able to get a really resonant tone, and yeah, he can do that. Look at those tashes. I can get one to be like him. Maybe I should do a cover. It wouldn't be as good. Soprano tries. I was gonna say, it just draws you in, doesn't it? Because it's so unusual. But I have to say that he is someone who has a fantastic mix. It could be so easy as a bass to just rely on that and make that your only thing. But he actually is able to go up through his entire range with control. He can sing fairly high. He has a great mix, which, I have come across a lot of bassists who kind of neglect that higher part of their range. He's done his work. He's done his work on his entire range, and it's come out. He's ended up with a really, really great voice because of that.
We must away. We ride before the break of day.
Woo! That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's fantastic. Gee, that guy. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.